Prepare to have your mind blown and your worldview gently shaken, not stirred. Here are some amazing facts that might just change the way you see everything around you. From the quirky behaviors of the animal kingdom to the baffling mysteries of the universe. Get ready to tilt your head, raise your eyebrows, and maybe even chuckle as we dive into the oddities that make our world wonderfully weird. So buckle up and let's embark on this roller coaster ride of enlightenment. 1. Water can boil and freeze at the same time. This phenomenon, known as the triple point, occurs under specific conditions where the temperature and pressure are just right for the three phases, gas, liquid, and solid of water, to coexist in thermodynamic equilibrium. This showcases the unusual and versatile properties of water, a vital substance for life. 2. Bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't botanically. A berry is a fruit produced from the ovary of a single flower with seeds embedded in the flesh. Under this definition, bananas qualify as berries, but strawberries do not because they are derived from a flower with multiple ovaries. 3. Honey never spoils. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. Honey's longevity lies in its highly acidic and low moisture environment, which are inhospitable to bacteria and microorganisms. 4. Octopuses have 3 hearts. Octopuses have 2 hearts that pump blood to the gills, where it gets oxygenated, and a 3rd heart that pumps the oxygen-rich blood to the rest of the body. This adaptation is crucial as it helps them maintain energy while navigating their aquatic environments. 5. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Venus has an extremely slow rotation on its axis, taking about 243 Earth days to complete one rotation. However, it takes Venus only about 225 Earth days to complete one orbit around the Sun. This means a day on Venus from one sunrise to the next is longer than its year. 6. Cleopatra lived closer in time to the moon landing than to the construction of the Great Pyramid. Cleopatra VII ruled Egypt in the 1st century BC, roughly 2,000 years before Neil Armstrong's moon landing in 1969, and about 2,500 years after the Great Pyramid of Giza was constructed around 2560 BC. 7. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. Recent estimates suggest that Earth has around 3 trillion trees, while our galaxy, the Milky Way, is thought to have 400 billion stars. This comparison highlights not only the vastness of our planet's ecosystems, but also the abundance of life that exists here compared to the vast, often empty space. 8. Sharks existed before trees. Sharks date back to about 400 million years ago, while the first trees appeared around 350 million years ago. This fact highlights the incredible evolutionary journey of sharks, surviving multiple mass extinctions. 9. Vending machines are more deadly than shark. Statistics show that vending machines, often due to mishandling or malfunction, cause more deaths per year than shark attacks. This unusual statistic reminds us that everyday objects can pose risks if not used properly. 10. Humans share 50% of their DNA with bananas. This surprising fact underscores the fundamental genetic similarity shared across all living organisms. It demonstrates that life on Earth evolved from common ancestors and that we are more interconnected with the natural world than we might think. 11. The Eiffel Tower can be 15 centimeters taller during the summer. When a substance is heated up, its particles move more and it expands. The iron structure of the Eiffel Tower expands in the heat of the summer and contracts in the winter, altering its height. 12. You can't hum while holding your nose. Try it. You can't hum continuously without eventually stopping for air. Humming involves the passage of air, so when you block your airflow by holding your nose, you cut off the essential component needed for humming. 13. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Flamingos are social birds seen often in large groups, and a group of flamingos is aptly called a flamboyance. This reflects their striking appearance and the vivid impression they make when gathered in numbers. 14. Hot water will turn into ice faster than cold water, known as the Mpemba effect. This counterintuitive phenomenon occurs under certain conditions. The exact reasons for this effect are still under scientific investigation, but it suggests that hotter 15. Frozen lobsters can come back to life. When subjected to very cold temperatures, lobsters enter a state of hibernation or suspended animation, which can make them appear as if they are dead. However, this fascinating capability means that if they are thawed correctly and the freezing process was not too severe, these lobsters can indeed come back to life. This phenomenon occurs because lobsters possess a very primitive nervous system. Unlike humans and many other animals, their tissues can survive for some time without regular oxygen supply. 16. Chameleons change color based on mood, not surroundings. It's a common misconception that chameleons change their color primarily to blend into their surroundings. In reality, while camouflage can be a secondary effect, chameleons primarily change their color in response to temperature changes, mood, and communication with other chameleons. The color change is facilitated by special cells in their skin called chromatophores, which contain different pigments, and iridophores or guanophores, which reflect light. When a chameleon experiences changes in mood, such as anger or fear, or even during mating displays, it can rapidly alter its appearance. For example, a chameleon might turn a darker color when angry or feel threatened, as a way to warn off other chameleons or predators. Conversely, during warmer conditions or when trying to attract a mate, it may adopt a lighter color.